Esmere, keep going, Esmere.
And it feels so much lighter now I met you. And honey, you should know that I can never go on without you. Green eyes. How many years I've seen upon which I flow, and I came here to talk. I think you should know. And I come here to talk. I hope you understand. Green eyes, yeah, the spotlight shines upon you. How could anybody deny you?
Smile.
I came here with a love, and it feels so much lighter now I met you. And honey, you should know that I can never go on without you. Green eyes. Only you are seen upon which I flow, and I came here to talk. You're the one
Deacon. I have the honor of being here with Dylan and Jackie on an incredible day. Lots of people fall in love. Sometimes they make it to this day. And what makes this day special is they are committing themselves for life. They're gathering in the presence of family and friends and community. And what will make this gathering a bit different is they will be exchanging their vows with a conscious awareness that they are doing it before God, that they are making a commitment for a lifetime. We remember David and Rosemary Sorber, Jackie's grandparents, and Robert Fabrizio and Virginia. And we also think about places and communities which are riven by hatred. And we are grateful for the opportunity to be here in peace.
Reading from the Old Testament book of Sirach. Blessed the husband of a good wife. Twice Lenten are his days. A worthy wife brings joy to her husband. Peaceful and full is his life. A good wife is a generous gift. Bestow upon him who fears the Lord. Be he rich or poor, his heart is content, and his smile is ever on his face. A generous wife delights her husband. A thoughtfulness puts flesh on his bones. A gift from the Lord is a reverent speech, and a firm virtue is of surpassing worth. Choices of blessings is a modest wife, priceless, a chaste soul. Guiding a holy and decent woman adds grace upon grace. Indeed, no price is worthy of a temperate soul. Like the sun rising in the Lord's heavens, the beauty of a virtuous wife is the radiance of a hope. Second reading, Gospel according to Mark. Jesus said, from the beginning of creation, God made them man and male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. They are no longer but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, no human being must separate. Reading the Gospel according to Mark. Thanks be to God.
And I asked them each, what do you love about each other? And Dylan said about Jackie, I love her laugh. And we're all familiar with Jackie's laugh. And he said, she's kind to everyone, even if they aren't kind to her. What a wonderful gift. A gift of great kindness. Now, as a lawyer, not my world, but I think it's a wonderful gift. And the special thing, he said, she makes me feel good. So kindness and laughter and feeling good about himself. And I asked Jackie what she liked about Dylan. And she said, he's patient. He makes everybody feel comfortable because of his demeanor. People enjoy being with him, and she in particular enjoys being with him. And what a gift as you set out on marriage, because you are setting off on a life together. Have you come here voluntarily, freely, wholeheartedly, without coercion? Are you prepared, as you follow the path of marriage, to love and to honor each other for as long as you both shall live? Are you prepared to accept children lovingly from God? Dylan, you take Jackie to be your wife. You promise to be faithful to her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love her and to honor her all the days of your life. Jackie, you take Dylan to be your husband. You promise to be faithful to him in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love him and to honor him all the days of your life. My vow part is over.
In the beginning. It's you're starting a new chapter of your life, and as part of that, it's a tradition that when Jackie and Dylan steps on the glass, that all of you, all attendees, yell Mazel Tov. So I have my Apple Watch on. Once our master, Rabbi Hanim of Zans, told us this parable. A man had been wandering about in a forest for several days, unable to find the way out. Finally, he saw a man approaching him in the distance. His heart was filled with joy. Now I shall surely find out which is the right way out of the forest. He thought to himself. When they neared each other, he asked the man, "Brother, will you please tell me the way out of the forest? I have been wandering around here for several days and I am unable to find my way out." Said the other to him, "Brother, I do not know the way out here either, for I too have been wandering about in here for many days, but this much I can tell you. Do not go to the way that I have gone, for I know that is not the way. Now come, let us search for the way out together." Our master added, so it is with us. The one thing that each one of us knows is that the way we have been going until now is not the way. Now come, let us join hands and look for the way together. Jackie and Dylan, I look so forward with your other parents to watching you grow and find your way forward. So let's jump right now to the 7 prayers, and I invite Howie and Frida Whites to come up, and Scott Schaefer.
May you are married. May you are married always and with everlasting.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol bara lichvodo.
May you work together to sustain a relationship of substance and quality.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'am.
May your home ever resound with laughter, and may a spirit of delight and unity continue to enliven your relationship.
Sameach tesamach re'im ha'huvim kishmachacha yetzrik v'gan eden mikadeh. Baruch atah Adonai v'sameach hatan v'kala.
The next one I raise a Kiddush cup, which I'll ask you to share. This cup of wine is a symbol of the sweetness we wish for you to experience in your life together. May all the sweetness of life's cup may hold you, be the sweeter because you drink it together. And may whatever drops of bitterness it may contain be less bitter because you share them. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech borei pri agafen. Just take a sip, or as much as you want. before and after. I'm making
This is Jackie's parents, John and Denise. Bring them on in here. Give it up for them. Next, we have Dylan's parents, Eugene and Robin. Come on in. All right, next we have, let me give them the backbeat here. They got the backbeat. Oh, this is a good one here. All right, bring in the groomsmen. Come on in, the groomsmen. Oh, the flower girls. Nice moves, guys. All right, next we have the bridesmaids. Bring on the bridesmaids. Make some noise. All right, thank you guys. Next we have, hold on, let me give them a backbeat. Gotta have the backbeat. Here we go. This is the best man and maid of honor, Ben Weiss and Cassie Jenrad. Last but not least, here's the backbeat. Dylan and Jackie, give it up for them. Come on in. Make some noise. Yeah. Woo. And I believe they're going to go right into their first dance. Here they are, everybody.
So whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow, going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, high behind the rainbow's wall, slipping in or sliding.
Give it up for the newlyweds, everybody. Let's hear it for them.
You're gonna make the finest mama someday. Some man will take you away, but until then, chase down your dream. Have all the time and believe that love's gonna conquer all things. So until then, I'll be your man. There was a time when I thought I knew love until you came into this world. Time keeps on flying, but you're always gonna be my baby girl. So as you walk through this life, you will see the world's what you want it to be. But until then, go on and dance. Dance like there's no one around. Never stop singing out loud. And until then, I'll be your man. There was a time when I thought I knew love until you came into this world. Time keeps on flying, but you're always gonna be my baby girl. Go have a ball. Take every chance that you make. You know I'll be one call away. I'll always be. I'll always be your man.
Yeah, Jackie and her dad, everybody. Thank you, guys.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold.
That's Dylan and his mom, everybody. Thank you, guys. Woo.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Ben, and I'm Dylan's younger brother. And I wanted to start by thanking you all for being here tonight to celebrate Dylan and Jackie. Jackie, you look beautiful tonight. Dylan, I guess you do too. So, before all of this, a lot of people gave me a lot of advice about this. Have it written on my phone, only have 2 drinks. So I followed all of that, and I hope this goes well. But yeah, so I've always looked up to you, Dylan, and because of that, I've always believed everything that you've told me. When we were kids, this got me into trouble sometimes. I remember one time our cat Snoopy got outside. When we finally found him in the backyard, Dylan, I don't know if you remember this, but you told me, I was about 5 or 6 at the time, that it wasn't really Snoopy, but it was a fox there to eat our other cat. And I freaked out. I was running around the house screaming and crying for my parents. Yeah, really scary moment. Despite this, though, I've always turned to you for help, and I've always looked up to you. So when I got beat up on the playground, you stood up for me. You taught me how to play sports, how to be a good friend, a good son, and a good brother. You set a really high bar for us growing up, and we were pretty competitive, so I always wanted to show off to you. My second to last summer at camp, I spent basically the whole summer teaching tennis and learning it myself, and I felt like I got pretty good at it. So I came back, I was super excited to play you, and you won. And I was so upset. So I was like, okay, I'll get it next year. The next year, I got even better. It's another summer of playing and teaching tennis, and we played again. I don't know if you remember this, but it was such a long game. It was like 90 degrees. I think I almost passed out. We got yelled at by the people at the park because we took our shirts off. And after about 3 hours, I won in a tiebreaker. I was so excited. I really couldn't stop smiling that day. And I was actually smiling both times we played because I was so happy to be playing with you. I know this because we played again that fall, and you won again. And I still couldn't stop smiling that time. So Dylan, you've been there for me through everything, and you've taught me most of what I know about being an adult, and I wouldn't be who I am without you today. So when you first told my parents about Jackie, I remember they passed the message on to me and Sierra. Dylan might have a girlfriend. She was a sophomore, and she had brown hair. Oh, and she was an athlete. Of course, Sierra and I, being the younger siblings that we are, we searched through every RPI women's athletic roster for a girl that matched that short description. Then we pulled up Dylan's Insta followers, cross-referenced that RPI list against Dylan's Insta followers, and eventually we found Jackie. It doesn't stop there. We found your social media and your high school highlights, and I know that this all sounds really creepy, but we really wanted to learn everything we could about you. This way, when we met you, we could know how to get to know you. So eventually, Dylan, you invited Jackie over, and she stayed with us for a weekend, which was really the best opportunity for me and Sierra to get to know you. And I'm sure you remember what we did. We basically hid from you for the entire weekend, and then maybe some of the next 3 years after that. But over the past few years, we've gotten the opportunity to get to know you really well. And we've been able to tell that you really are the best match for Dylan. I mean, you're perfect together, and you complement each other in the best ways. So 2 years ago, when you both visited me at UMass, I was so focused on making sure that everything was perfect. I cleaned my room, I stayed up late, I got everything together, I made sure that my friends were free, and for the most part it was good until the end of the night when you both couldn't get any Ubers, and I remember being like, why didn't I make sure that they could get an Uber? As if that was in my control. Dylan, I'm sure you remember, but you got really mad that night. But I remember how fun it was to show you both my life. Despite the problems getting home, that weekend remains as one of my best memories from undergrad. So, needless to say, when we hang out, it doesn't always go according to plan, but that's family. And Jackie, you're such a welcomed addition to ours. I'm really honored to be up here tonight talking about it. So Dylan, Jackie, I can't promise that every time you visit me, it will go well. I can't promise that there will always be enough Ubers, but I can promise I will always look up to you both, and I will always be there for you. Dylan, I don't say this enough, you're my brother, but you're also my role model and my best friend, and I'm really honored to be your best man tonight. So Dylan and Jackie, my family and the Sorters, everyone in the wedding party, thank you for putting together such an amazing night. I ask everyone now to raise your glasses and celebrate Dylan and Jackie on this night that they will always remember. Love you, Dylan. Thank you, everyone.
Stalking Jackie on Instagram. You literally followed me yesterday on Instagram. So, got some catching up to do. Good evening, everyone. I'm Cassie, Jackie's big sis and maid of honor. I am absolutely delighted to be standing here tonight on the same grounds that both our mom and dad got married and my husband Chris and I got married. This place holds such a special spot in our family's hearts, and I just love that Jackie and Dylan carried on the tradition, and that it is in this place that I get to officially welcome Dylan into our family. Growing up, Jackie and I were raised to celebrate everything. big milestones, small victories, and every joyful moment in between. Ice cream at Friendly's, dance parties, or intricate made-up games to celebrate birthdays and holidays, such as pin the card on the Mother's Day hand, were not uncommon occurrences. And tonight is no exception to that rule. A huge thanks to our mom, Denise, and our dad, my Johnny boy, for hosting this amazing party. Mom, you really are the queen of celebrations. And Johnny, you are the ultimate girl dad. Along with a kick-ass couple to celebrate, tonight was destined to be perfect. I also want to give a special shout out to Dylan's parents, Robin and Eugene, for a wonderful rehearsal dinner last night, and for putting together a heartfelt, funny, and thoughtful montage that really kicked the weekend off on the right foot. Jackie and Dylan, can you believe it? You're married! It's been incredible seeing your love story unfold over the past 10 years, and watch as you work together over the past year to create this unforgettable evening. Looking around, we can see the love you poured into all of the details, and I just love how you've incorporated your traditions and your unique touches throughout the night. 9.5 years ago, Jackie stood at my own wedding to give this same speech. And she cried at this exact moment. And I'm honored to return the favor. I rewatched that video many times, thank you, Uncle Chris, as I was preparing for this moment, and I have to steal your opening line because it rings true for me too. I have something special that not everyone has. A sister, role model, and best friend all in one person. I vividly remember the day you came home from the hospital after being born, the day I became a big sister. I was at our house on Reynolds Drive, an eager, nearly 5-year-old, in the loving care of Grammy and Pop-Up when you came through the door with Mom and Johnny. I think we became best friends that instant. Jackie and I are very close, but as they say, opposites attract. I mean, just look at our height and hair color. But our differences go beyond that. For example, give Jackie a ball, field hockey, basketball, she'll know what to do. Me, I'd rather not. Karaoke night, the stage is mine. Jackie didn't take voice lessons. Jackie would get tadpoles delivered to her in the mail. I wouldn't. Career for me, marketing, but not so secretly, just want to be a social media influencer. Jackie, mechanical design engineer for a company that sends satellites up into space. I mean, damn, and I thought I was smart. Although I do want to take credit for teaching you fractions and how to count to 100 before you were 3. Our differences never came between us. We were always close, and quite literally, never fought. And yet, I feel as though over the years, that age gap becomes closer and closer, and so have we. I absolutely love going through life with you. I cherish the moments that we spend together when you laugh uncontrollably and can't stop until you're crying. Seeing the joy you bring to our girls as their auntie, watching you be the best dog mom ever to Nellie and a cat mom to Gus, and watching you become a girlfriend, and then a fiance, and now a wife. Being witness to your incredible achievements in life is something I don't take for granted. And as said by Alicia Keys in your senior game, this girl is on fire. I will always be your cheerleader throughout whatever comes your way. I'm so proud to call you my sister. Despite our differences, we share a love for margaritas, Shania Twain, and Dylan. Dylan, over the years, you've not only become Jackie's partner, but you've become a brother and friend to Chris and I, and a fun and loving uncle to Kiara and Chloe. Watching you bond with our girls makes my heart so full, and we are all so lucky to call you family. I think the first time I met Dylan was at his house at RPI, but I really got to know him during his annual Easter visits to Vermont. every year we have an Easter egg decorating contest. And every year, Dylan wins. It was through these visits that I learned how fun, chill, cool, kind, and patient Dylan is. Not to mention, he's apparently very good at decorating Easter eggs. It was also through these visits that Dylan became the most Vermonty out of our whole family. Not a season goes by that these two aren't camping, hiking, or tapping maple trees to make their own maple syrup. The only major red flag is that Dylan doesn't, or should I say didn't, like dogs. And so, what did Jackie do when she graduated from college? She got a dog. And I just found myself wondering, how is this going to work between them? I mean, now Jackie has a dog, and if you don't like Nellie, or rather if Nellie doesn't like you, you're out. Insert my dog, Dalton. Doofy Dalton, we like to refer to him, can make a dog lover out of anyone, even Dylan. So Dylan, Dalton says you're welcome. Otherwise, I'm not sure we'd be here tonight. Dylan loves an experiential gift. A couple years ago for Christmas, he gifted Jackie a trip to Stowe, Vermont with a romantic evening dog sled ride. For those that don't know, our family had a Siberian Husky Copper growing up that we adored. After hearing about this gift, I fully convinced myself they were getting engaged that weekend. I came this close to rearranging plans that I had made with my college girlfriends months prior to make sure I was in town. Needless to say, that wasn't the time. Fast forward to September of last year, Dylan came by for a surprise visit. He waltzed right in, and without breaking a sweat, told us, "I'm going to propose to Jackie in 2 weeks in Maine, and I need your help." I shrieked, and I hugged him. I was thrilled to be let in on this secret. Truly, Dylan, thank you for sharing with us. It gave us such joy and excitement. And now, the joy and excitement continues tonight. Dylan and Jackie, take a moment to look around you. Everyone in this room is here because they love you both, and they will always be here to support you through every high and low. This is your team, your family, and we will always have your back. Let's all raise a glass to this beautiful couple. May your lives be filled with celebration and love, and may it be as fun and adventurous as a game of true American. I love you both. Cheers!
Can they eat salad now?
Not yet.
It's not up to me. That's above my pay grade.
I mean, I kind of think it would be a nice gesture.
Finish mine.
He's done. All right. I was just saying if you want to eat, that would make me more comfortable. That's why I said it. So the few things I heard tonight, which are wait. This is my computer, my cell phone, and everything that you all do on technology. This is how I do it. And tonight, or today, the best part we had, the ceremony, but the next best part will be coming soon. I did not have any preconceived notions of how I was going to feel. But standing outside with Jackie and coming in, that was what made this feeling real for me. Of course, handing you off, too, was the other real thing. I wanted to just make sure, Jackie and Dylan, you know that we love you, and we're very happy for you, for us, for our families. And obviously, for everyone here who knows Jackie and Dylan, we want to welcome you and tell you how happy we are that you're here to help us celebrate. Denise was supposed to be up here, standing next to me. She has abandoned me. She would have me downplay her role as wedding planner, but she is, and she wanted to make sure that this day was Jackie and Dylan's, which it clearly is. You poured your heart and soul into this to make it special. Oh yeah, you wanted to make sure they did a journal thing on the tables? Do it, okay, all right, that's not my domain here. I think I was going to just list a few of the things that I think explain and describe why Jackie and Dylan are a perfect match. They're a great team. Obviously, they planned this for 10 months, did everything themselves. And so it got me to thinking, why do you make such a perfect match? I came up with 7 things. I couldn't think of any more or any less. So that's significant. Write that down. That's 7. The first is that they both love big weddings. The second is that they both love to have lots of friends. The third is that they love to travel to see those friends have their big weddings. The fourth is that they are nerdy engineers. We already went over that, Cassie. And actually, there's a third nerdy engineer, Jackie's brother-in-law, Chris. So we have a future coming that's going to be nerdy. I know that. However, it's balanced out nicely by Denise's flair for design, Cassie's creativity, Jackie and Dylan and Chris's nerdiness. So it's going to work out great. Number 5 is, your Vermonti. Cassie alluded to that. The only thing I would add to your Vermontiness is that you both like to wear Dick Maz's General Store t-shirts. If there's one thing that screams Vermont, it's a general store. And they wear the t-shirt, so there's no one who's going to beat you in that category. Yeah. Number 6 is they both like Taylor ham on their breakfast sandwiches. Probably others know what that is. And the 7th is simply that the type of people that they are make them a perfect match. There's so many things that I have on this list that I'm not going to go into right now because I think you're probably overdone with accolades. But you guys are old-fashioned, you're old souls, you're traditional, you love ceremony, you like the process, take the time to play things out, 10 years of dating, however long that was. And you guys both love family. We talked about Sunday dinners, huge in our family. Real Italian food, loud and delicious, babies, dogs, it's all there. It's all Italian. And, and Camille's gravy, Sunday gravy. That's what we do. And you both have respect for what has come before you. We're fortunate that we have people here that you can pay respect to for that. And you both have grandparents here, Howie and Frida Weitz, Annie and Camille Dolce. They provide us and you with the deep roots of family identity and tradition. And I know that's important to you, and that's important to Denise and I, and that will be part of you for forever. That just plays into the ceremony that we had tonight, which you guys did an amazing job putting that together. I love that. I love the fact that you asked your father and Scott and Craig to do the prayers and blessings, and of course Deacon Tom. The whole thing, well, there's a holler right there, and there's lots of things that are symbolic here, and I love that symbolism. I love the tradition. So we've got lots of combined celebrating and traditions to look forward to. Speaking of which, I'm going to get right to the end now, even though there was more. But I want to get to the end because I want to kick this celebration off. You've heard a lot of the blessings. You've received them. You've gotten a strong start, really strong, probably more than most, I'm guessing. And it reminds us all of our own commitment to each other and in our lives. But the final blessing is going to be from all of us. And to do that, I'm going to sound the horn. Sound the horn to invite everybody together, to welcome everybody together, and to start the celebration. Thank you, Robbie. Now, Dylan would like to do this himself because he's the soccer player and this is familiar to him. But I want to do it because it's my Babalooza. So, again, this is to gather everyone together to start the celebration. But first, toast again, please. Jackie and Dylan, we love you.
Yeah.
We thank you for bringing us together and the love that unites us around this table, where the food we are about to receive strengthens our bodies. We pray that, nourished by your word, we may continue to grow in faith and love, and may we never take this love for granted. We pray that your light will guide Dylan and Jackie now and forever. And dear Lord, thank you for this very moment.
Alom amotzi lechem min ha'aretz. Amen.
Hello. All right. I got to saw that sunset.
Here,
Cheers. All right. It's beautiful. Oh no, I dropped it.
We know that, so keep this brief. We just want to thank everyone for coming out. We know some people traveled really far to get here, and some people not so far. But we appreciate you all. We love you all. All family to us. Not even friends, we're all family. So thank you for coming out, and I think we're going to have some fun. Jackie has one thing to do for us, so.
Okay, really quick. So part of like the Dolce is a big family. So